Well, today we're going to do something different. We're going into Mississagi Provincial Park. There's 3 lakes right in the park. There is one more lake, Flack Lake. I've been on it before. I'm going to do it again. Let's just see how we do at Mississagi Provincial Park. So, the first lake I'll do in the park today will be Flack Lake. And that will be Lake 25 for me. There's old Baldy down there. I have another video where Chris and I went out there and hiked up. Gorgeous day. Gorgeous day. Flack Lake. I'm going to do 4 lakes today, all in the park. This one's only partially in the park. This bay is part of the park boundaries and the parking. And yeah, we'll see if we can get all 4 lakes done. There's a bit of a portage between 2 of the lakes and a little bit of moving in the truck. So this will be a 4-lake day. Should be 25, 26, 27, and 28. Getting me very close to the end. I'll get unloaded and get out there for a paddle. Well, we're on Flack Lake. Lake 25 for the 30 Lakes in 30 Days Challenge. These 4 lakes will all be done today. And they're all part of a little, do all the lakes in the park, Mississagi Provincial Park. I think we got a gorgeous day for it. And I'll only have 2 lakes left to do by the time this is done. This will be a little bit longer video. Let's see how it goes. Farther is the old fire watch tower. Well, Lake 25, that was Flack Lake. Absolutely gorgeous out there today. But I'm going to try to get 3 more in before this day's over. So we'll get loaded up and go back into the actual park. So this is the Flack Lake parking. Head out of here. Looks like they're doing some lawn maintenance. And we'll hop over to back into the park. And we'll do Helenbar and Semiwite. There's a portage between them. And I think Chris is going to be out there too, so maybe we'll stop and say hi. So back to the park. We'll pop in here and check out a couple lakes right in here. There's a last one that I'm going to try to get to, Christman. I'm going to try to get out there too before the end of the day. We'll see what happens on these 2 lakes. I think that's it down in there, Christman. So, yeah, back to the park next door. Gatehouse, I guess they call it. Well, this one is Semiwite Lake. Lake 26 in my 30 lakes in 30 days challenge. We'll get unloaded and we'll go out and paddle this. Second lake today, actually. I think my buddy Chris is out there in his restored cedar strip and canvas Huron canoe. So we'll see if we can find him. And I think we're both going to portage over to Helenbar Lake. Maybe have lunch over there or something. So I'll get unloaded. Well, Semiwite Lake. Very quiet for a provincial park. Little beach there we just took off from. There's a little beach up ahead. And I don't know too much about this lake. Don't come into the park too often. I live pretty close to it, so. Just beautiful. Part of a park, but still. Well, I see a campsite sign, and I believe the portage is here too, over to Helenbar Lake. So we'll cross from Semiwite into Helenbar. This looks like absolutely stunning beach. And there's a picnic table in the water. That's a nice beach. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. That's interesting. Paddle across the lake, come to a nice campsite. There's even outhouses. Cool. To think you're in a trailer style provincial park and there's this over here. Awesome. Just awesome. Well, I'll look around and see if I can find the portage route over to Helenbar. And that looks like that's probably it. Portage from Semiwite to Helenbar. So, Helenbar Lake, we're out paddling. Pretty little lake, off the beaten path. Could not have picked a better day to try to do these 4 lakes inside the park. Could not. Ahoy!
Ahoy!
This was the day. You never know what you'll find out on the lake.
I just had my lunch. I didn't feel like sharing it with mosquitoes, so.
There's a campsite there too, eh?
Yeah, I haven't been there yet.
That's a gorgeous one on the Semiwite.
It's a small site, but the beach is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a cool spot. To think you're in a provincial park and you could just take a hike over there and camp and.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be a muddy bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Got her? You need a hand or?
I'm probably alright. Except for the wind.
He's a heavier canoe. You should try this one.
I'm fine. Well, Chris is going to let me paddle his Huron, fully restored, across Semiwite here and back to where we put in. We had a good tour on Helenbar. Gorgeous campsite here, absolutely stunning beach. And yeah, I get to try out the cedar canvas canoe. He trusts me. Well, she's a beautiful boat to paddle. We've got some clouds rolling in, so that'll help. You just have to be patient and it'll change direction or drop off.
Give us
Tumpline yoke.
yeah.
Well, we're almost back to the beach where we put in. So that was Semiwite, and we portaged over to Helenbar. I've got one more little lake in the park here I'm going to try to do. I got enough energy still. It's called Christman or Christman. I've seen a lot of different, actually on maps and signs even. I think there's two different signs in the park even. It's not a very big lake, shouldn't take me too long. So I think I'll probably give it a stab, and that will make 28 if I do that one. I'll be down to 2 lakes, and the 30 and 30 challenge is definitely coming to a close. It's been awesome. Found some real gems, paddled some lakes I never would have. It's been a lot of fun. That's a beautiful boat to paddle. Really nice. You should check out Chris's video of the restoration. It was pretty rough when he started. It's pretty amazing where it's at now. Well, that's 27 lakes. They tell me this is the best place to access Christman Lake. We'll have a look, see if there's much of a trail down through here. This would make Lake 28 and 4 today. It's been quite an adventure, and this would add to it. Oh yeah, this looks doable. Let's take a walk down there and get a picture, and then go back and get the canoe. We'll give this lake a check out. It shouldn't take too long. It's not a very big lake. Perfect. This one is part of the park too. Cool. Maybe it'll end up being another hidden gem. We'll see. Awesome. Well, I've done it. This makes 4 lakes today, all the Mississagi Provincial Park lakes. Flack, Semiwite, Helenbar, and now Christman. Also, I've seen it listed as Jim Christman. Anyway, got them all. I'm just starting out. We'll go out and explore this a little bit. Doesn't look too big, but it should be kind of interesting. I don't know if too many people come out here. Should be a good paddle. Well, that was Christman Lake, number 28 of 30 and 30. And it's been quite a day, quite a little adventure. I did the 4 lakes. They're associated with Mississagi Provincial Park, Flack, Semiwite, Helenbar, and Christman. Certainly Semiwite was a real treat. There's some nice beaches on Semiwite, big long lake, lots of paddling to do. And no, this has been a good tour. Got this knocked off 4 lakes on my challenge, and we're getting there. 2 to do. And then I will have done 30. I've got a couple of days to work on them. I think I'm in good shape. Lots of fun. Let's see, find out where I put the canoe in the water here.